Good morning. I think it's still morning. Yes, it's definitely still morning. Oh, if you don't know who we are, I'm Leanne. This is my husband, Graham.
Hi.
We are sometimers who like to share our outdoor adventures with family and friends and anybody else who wants to come along for the ride. In this video, you'll see what we get up to around the Kansas City area. You'll also get a quick Lee and G kind of campground review. And I don't know, we'll see. We have sort of a loose itinerary for this weekend. Oh, one other thing you might need to know is we started a challenge to ourselves this year to camp every month of the year. So far, so good. We lucked out with warmer weather in the colder months. And it seems like it's kind of flip-flopped. These warmer months, April and May, which are usually warm in the Ozarks, are unseasonably cool. So
Unpredictable.
yes, stay tuned so you can see what we're up to and the real reason we came all the way up here to Kansas City to camp.
Two lanes to stay to the right to I-70, US 24, US 40 West, I-29, I-35, US 71 North towards St. Joseph, Des Moines.
Yes, we've come all the way to Kansas City to the Steamboat Arabia Museum because I've been twice in my lifetime and have talked it up, hyped it up to Graham. He's never been, and then we got word that they're losing their lease. Like this whole city market area is going to be rebuilt into something else. And so they have to move. I think they're here through November of 2026. And I was up here about a month ago for a field trip. And I asked the ladies if they'd found a new home yet. They're looking for a new location. And they said, nope, but we're starting to pack. So I can't imagine packing all the relics that are inside this museum. But I'm excited to show Graham about this, and I hope it lives up to the hype. How excited are you?
I'm really excited because I've been waiting for this for 2 or 3 years now.
Right.
Yeah.
Adventure, danger, and an unyielding determination of strength and spirit. These stories, though decades apart, are a testament to the ingenuity.
Okay, so this is the oldest steamboat engine in the U.S. housed in this museum that they've recovered. The Steamboat Arabia hit a snag and sank in the Missouri River September of 1856. The boat was quickly swallowed up by the river along with its 200 tons of cargo. This museum celebrates the dedication of the 5 friends who set out to recover this steamboat, deep from a Kansas cornfield.
You can see the work done by our team of preservationists. The large wooden structure behind you is the stern section of the Arabia. This remarkably well-preserved piece is the largest section of the boat that was salvaged.
So the only casualty of the Steamboat Arabia was this mule that was tied to the ship. This tour guide just said the wheel has been rebuilt. This part of the museum is in the shape of a steamboat, so it's pretty cool. And this map shows the location of all the known riverboats that sank in the Missouri River. All the little black dots are the riverboats. The double blue line is the current river. The light blue areas were the 1800s river channel. So you can see how the river has shifted over time. There's a jazz band playing at the farmer's market on the other side of this museum. That's them up there in the window. How fun is that? The bulk of this museum houses the artifacts recovered from the ship, 60 tons of which are still being preserved in their on-site lab. The remainder of the museum shows the recovery process and gives some information about steamboats in general. They recovered over 4,000 shoes and boots. Look at this. And they look so uncomfortable. Textiles Conservation Area. Not an artifact, it says. It's a reproduction.
We've got hundreds of accents and saws for the frontier. It's just one big Amazon delivery.
On there, and once it dries, it creates a barrier between the iron and oxygen to significantly slow the rusting process. Tannic acid, polyethylene glycol down on top. Remember me telling you how it'll collapse? If you look at the two rolling pins here, one that looks normal and one that looks like it got run over, that's what I mean by collapse.
Pushing the wheel back, the axle for the wheel, there's got cams on it, pushing these rods back, which control the valves, the exhaust and the inlet valves. Because it's a two-stroke. Piston comes this way, and it'll close those off and open the exhaust on this one. And then it goes to the other one.
Glad you understand that. We're gonna go explore the farmers market, maybe find some lunch. I smell food. I know. Graham hates cities and people. And shopping. So this is like his worst nightmare. We actually decided that the farmers market area was too people-y for us. Oh, and we decided to get out of that area. And so now we found ourselves here. Palacio Maya.
Oh, hurry up, I can smell it.
What?
Hurry up, I can smell it.
I know, it smells good. I love the Mayan temple facade. I got my go-to, tacos al pastor. And Graham is trying something new for the first time, carnitas, because he usually orders a chicken dish. What do you think of the carnitas?
Oh, they're very nice.
Yeah? My tacos al pastor are pretty good. But I have to say that our Mexican restaurant back home is better. All right, the other thing that we did, which turned out to be this unexpected find, was this Missouri town 1855, which online there's not a whole lot of information about, but it turned out to be kind of a cool place.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, it was real cool.
It was. It's a collection of buildings that have been collected from within 75 miles of where is it?
It's Jackson County,
Yeah.
Missouri, Lee Summit area.
A lot of them in the late 60s, and some of them they're still rebuilt. There was one house that we weren't supposed to go; it was closed off. But we were talking to the tinsmith there, and he actually opened it up and showed us inside. A lot of the upstairs is all still studs and beams, but downstairs is all fixed up.
We got inside the locked house.
Right, so that we can keep this house. We're gonna put our archive upstairs, our relics and things that need to be in a controlled environment.
Right. Literally just disassembled it, brought it up there, and reassembled it piece by piece. In 1969 they started this, and they're still working on it now. There's other buildings, and there's some old barns there with old farming machinery, and horse-drawn implements in there. Schoolhouse,
Yeah.
tavern. Tavern didn't have any beer though.
It's
They look like it because they've got the old sawmill marks on them.
Oh. This church was built in 1854. Hiya. Did you come to visit? Did you come to visit? Did you? Yeah. Look at those little babies. About the Riffy house. Circa 1855.
Yeah, it was lived in for nearly 100 years.
When was it moved here?
1964. It had been abandoned for 8 years.
There's spirits up here and medicines here. And basically it's your Walmart of 1850.
Yeah.
We just came from the Steamboat Arabia Museum.
That is our twin brother over there.
Yeah.
We use that as our reference to document the actual items as opposed to the theory from here. This one came the furthest of any of the rest of them. So. But we turned it into a wood shop. It never was an actual wood shop, it was just a house. But we got it here in 1978. The family paid to have it brought here so they could preserve their family's history.
Oh.
So we're pretty happy to have it.
Okay, we picked up a Kansas City's Passport to Adventure book for like these historic places. And so there's a question that you have to find the answer to, and then you go get your passport stamped. Did you find the answer to the question?
No.
Oh.
What's the question?
What year were the desks built? We've looked high and low, and finally I said, maybe the answer is in the brochure. When were the school desks built?
It doesn't say when they were built.
Oh, maybe it's when they were installed.
Constructed as an outbuilding on the Bolin Murphy farm, the desks were brought from the 1820 schoolhouse in Maine.
Okay.
So
1820?
I would say 1820, yeah.
Now we're going to go back and get our passport stamp. We were going to follow up Missouri Town, 1855, with a trip to this native hoofed animal enclosure, compound, something, sanctuary. But let me show you what we found.
It's all locked up.
There's some buffalo by the road we can stop and look at, but you've seen buffalo.
Up close.
Up close, yeah. So I think we're headed back to the campground. Yeah, we got a lot of activity at the campground right now.
Yeah, it's that time of night.
This campground we're in, it's not so much that the campground's noisy, but there's a lot of noise in the vicinity. There's freeway noise, there's noise on the lake that's behind us.
It's Blue Springs and it's the outskirts of Kansas City.
Right.
So there's a lot of traffic coming past.
Yes, yes it is. But more about that later. Okay, so a year ago when we went to the Moore Expo, I saw this product that I really loved. And I didn't buy it at the Moore Expo. I came home and looked for it on Amazon. So let me show you what it is. It is this Dometic Front Runner kitchen utensil silverware caddy. Okay, you can buy them online fully stocked with silverware, but as you can see, you can also just buy the satchel itself or case or whatever you want to call this. But the idea here is that you can hang it, because when I saw it at the Moore Expo, it was hanging off the side of this woman's teardrop camper, and I just loved that as a space-saving idea. But the problem I've always had with this is I haven't really had any place to hang it. We've been struggling with what to do with it. I've just been carrying it around and unfolding it and refolding it and whatever. I still like it. I still think it's valuable, just like that. But I really wanted to be able to hang it somewhere when we got to camp. So here is what we came up with. Last year we bought this Ozark Trails kitchen table thing. We actually first bought it to use it inside of our tent room as like a little dresser. Then we decided it was too big. So I've just been using it out here. But look, we finally figured out a solution to this issue. We just put zip ties around here. The zip ties will just stay attached to the table. And when I get to camp, I unroll my little satchel, hang it off the zip ties, and voila, there's a fix to our problem. So I thought I'd share that in case it helped anybody out. I think this was $16 or $17 just the bag alone. Of course, fully stocked with silverware, it's much more. But yeah, I think it's a great tool. Graham, the burning question is, did you enjoy the Steamboat Arabia Museum?
Oh, I did, very much so. I love industrial history and just seeing the working of the old steam engine there and the operation they did to get it out of that mud. That was amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you've got a chance to come and see it this summer, before it closes, do it. And the reason it's closing is they've decided to develop that area. There's the city market there. Today they had a farmer's market there and the atmosphere was fantastic. It was amazing.
Yep.
But all that's going to go. They've got some other development that's coming in.
Hopefully the Steamboat Arabia will end up in even nicer digs somewhere. One can hope. We're just relaxing by the fire and probably won't be long for the bed. But we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Okay, the time has come to talk about this campground. We're at Blue Springs Campground in Blue Springs, Missouri, just on the outskirts of Kansas City. So these are 5 things you need to know before you go. So number 1, is it hammock friendly?
Nope. No, there are some trees about, but not enough to hang a hammock.
And I think it actually states in the rules you can't hang anything off the trees. There's a long list of rules for this campground. Yeah. Number 4, is it bike friendly?
If you look at the rule book, no.
Well, you can bring bikes. You're not supposed to have Well, online it said you weren't supposed to have e-bikes or scooters. The actual rules that they gave me here didn't mention e-bikes. And by scooters, I think they mean like Vespa scooters, because we've seen lots of little motorized scooters.
Why would they say scooters and not motorbikes?
I don't know. But it's
It's
like
very strange.
ATVs, it's ATVs, scooters, something else. Anyway, but we've seen people riding electric scooters around here.
And e-bikes.
And e-bikes too. So yes. It's not a huge campground. I walked it this morning. It took me like 10 minutes to get around the whole place. But like kids, I would say kids could bring bikes and bike around the campground. I guess adults could too, but you'd be going in circles, really. So, and I don't know that there's any, I didn't even research to see if there's any bike trails nearby. Okay, number 3, is there food available in the park?
No.
No, not at all. This is just a campground.
Yeah.
And actually, I think the closest place to get any food is that convenience store where we stop for gas on the way in. Now, you have plenty of restaurants within 15-20 minute zip down the interstate or whatever, down the highway. But nothing around the park, really. Number 2, do you have to leave the park to have fun?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Unless you just want to relax. But even then, it's noisy.
Yeah, even then there's like, you're just staring out
But we're not knocking it yet.
to this. No. It's a campground. Like, it's good for overnights, or if you're coming to Kansas City, you
Yeah.
need a place to stay.
If you have to come to Kansas City.
And you'd prefer to camp rather than get a hotel. But yeah, it's not like a destination campground or anything. It's a county park campground. But it's a nice one. And the last one, would we return? All right, on the count of 3, yes or no. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Yes. I kind of expected you to say no.
No, if you've got to come to Kansas City,
He hates cities.
then this is the perfect place to be, because it's 15-20 minutes into the city from here. If you like driving in cities.
Yes, and they've got a lot of safety protocols in place, so it feels really secure, and it's nicely laid out. It has 3 restroom buildings, a laundry, and a shower house, and they're all
very clean.
They're all very clean and nice.
It's a nice little campground if you just want to relax for the weekend, and you don't mind the distant sound of traffic.
Yes. It sits on Blue Springs Lake, but there's no lake access from this campground. But it is part of a larger park system called Fleming Park, which has a lot of lake access available.
It's a very nice area.
It is a nice area. And this is actually our second time here. We came years ago, probably 18 years ago, when the kids were little.
Yeah, 7 or 8.
We were tent camping and went through a severe thunderstorm at this campground that flattened the kids were in a separate little hike tent. It flattened their tent, and when we got up in the morning, all the awnings on the RVs were broken.
Yeah, there was canvas everywhere in the site.
It was a pretty hairy storm.
Yeah.
Which is one of the reasons why my kids were put off camping for a long time. Between the heat and the storms, we put them through tent camping. Oh gosh, but we'd come back. I have other things I'd like to see around the Kansas City area, so we might be back sooner than Graham knows. Alright, if you've made it this far, thanks for watching. Please give us a thumbs up. Drop a comment below. Have you ever camped in a city? There's not a lot of camping around Kansas City. There's 3 of these county parks, I think, and it's kind of sparse for camping, as far as I know. If you know of something else, please drop it in the comment below. But May camp is in the books. We're 5 months in.
Yeah.
Yes.
7 to go.
Of course, we're in the easy months now, the camping months.
Yeah.
So it's a breeze, except for maybe finding a site to book because everybody else has picked them up. All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.